Hi, people of the Philippines and people of the world. Hit the button below. And you will be subscribing to the Boy Abunda Talk channel on YouTube. Let's keep talking. The first exercise probably that we should do is being in the moment. And I'm going to ask you a question by spelling it. Okay? Just watch me. It's Howardou question mark. Answer me by spelling it.
Okay. IMDOINGGREAT.
See, this exercise eliminates overthinking. Because when I was spelling my how are you were not thinking about anything except H-O-W. You were not thinking about what happened before and what you're going to say after the question. You were just in the moment. So when you were saying, I'm doing great, or, I was not also doing anything, but I was just going to your letters. That's what Q&A essentially is all about. So when somebody says, what makes you blush? You don't think about the question before, you don't think about how you're going to answer that. You're just in the question. You get it? So when you do spell talk, ang tawag sa exercise na yan is, let's not talk. Let's spell our conversation. So, A-N-G, ang guwapo niya, A-N-G-G-U, because you don't think about anything except the letters in the sentences. Diba? Because the weakness is, when you're anxious and when you're afraid, you think about, paano ko ba sasagutin ito? Or, oh my God, ano ba ang isinagot nila? So, putting yourself in the moment is actually spelling, is spell talking. So pagdating mo sa entablado, whether for the casual interview or the semifinals or the final, nothing matters except the question. There is no overthinking, there is no thinking about what was asked before, no thinking about how you're going to answer. Your focus is just in the question. Simplify lang natin. This is your truth, guys. Okay? This is Gazini. And this is your truth. This is your story. Okay? Whatever happens, you go back to this. Ito yung sinabi ko kay Catriona na, I come as one, I stand as 10,000. That's a line from Maya Angelou. So, ang ginawa ni Kat, and that's a talent that I'd like you to develop, ang ginawa ni Kat, she loves to paraphrase. I come as one, I stand as 104 million Filipinos. Powerful, di ba? Pero ang ibig sabihin lamang nun ay, you're never alone. When you stand before people, you are the story of your parents, you're the story of your mom, you're the story of your dad, hiwalay, maganda, you're the story of your school, you're the story of your first love, and it goes beyond that. You're the story of your grandparents, until it becomes the story of your country. That is your truth. That is your truth. And when it becomes your truth, walang mali, walang tama. A lot of people are not able to embrace this. Ako, ang truth ko, Gazini, anak sa pagkabastado ang tatay ko, ang nanay ko guro, mahirap kami, nagpunyagi ako, taga-probinsya ako, mahirap kaming tao, bla 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 bla, etc. Pero gumanda ang buhay namin, nakapag-aral ako sa Ateneo, etc. etc. That is my truth. Ito, isinusulat ito. This is who I am. Why is this important? Because when I say, for example, Gazini, black, what comes to mind first? Black.
Shade.
Shade.
Yes.
Are you referring to makeup?
Shade of the tree. Black. Shade.
Right. See, you're now slowly trying to tell me your story. Okay? Sa akin, pag sinabi mong black, sasabihin ko siguro, right now, shoes. Okay? Because I love black pairs of shoes. Now, tama ba ako? Tama ka ba? Yeah. because it is my story, and your story is a shade of a tree. It's black. Napaka-distinct. I love that. Napaka-colorful nun. Pag sinabing black pa. Now, I'm trying to teach you the instinct exercise. Pag sinabi halimbawa, sky, Gazini, what comes to mind? Blue. It's a color, right? When I say beautiful, unang pumapasok sa isipan mo. Yeah, di ba? When I say, for example, crown, what comes to mind? That's right. When I say Manila, what comes to mind? When I say Cebu, what comes to mind?
Paradise.
Water.
Palawan.
Red.
Love.
See, it's getting there. We'll be doing these exercises much later in our course. Instinct is very important. Okay. An instinct, Gazini, is coming from your truth. Babalik ka rin ko lang. This one is your consciousness. Below that is not instinct. Ito yung hindi inaaral. Ito yung visceral. Ang tawag namin is visceral. And intelligent. We always want to be intelligent. That's not a very nice attitude. More than being intelligent, it's nice to be truthful. Okay, so when you say, describe to me, Gazini, what black to you is. Magandang sagot nun. It's a shade of a tree. And if I go and say, why? I'm sure you have a story. Bakit, Gazini?
I love to hang out in nature, and I always want to hide under the shade of the tree.
You can even go more specific. When was the last time you did it as a child?
I always do it whenever I feel like I want to work out and go run with my dog. So I always try to hide under the shade of the tree.
Always go there. That's colorful. All the dogs, the running, the joy that you have. These are colors and answers. So in a beauty contest, for example, when you're asked, what is black? Black is the shade of a tree. Because that's a lovely place for me, where I ran with my dogs. So black to me is the shade of a tree. See how powerful it is? And the power is coming from truth. Okay? So, hindi laging matalino. Hindi laging yung black. If you answer me with the attitude of, what does he want to hear from me? That's not real. Because you should be telling me is what is real. And audiences and judges respect what is real. You have to visualize the burning of the Amazon, the fires of Indonesian forests. Importante, hindi lang forest fire. Nag-Amazon ka, nag-forests ka ng Indonesia, nag-trees ka ng California, and then nag-enumerate ka ng mga solusyon, illegal logging, illegal mining, illegal cattle ranching. And then you go to the original topic of forest fires can only be stopped if we stop abusing Mother Earth. Powerful here.
We can stop this if we stop illegal cattle ranching, illegal logging, illegal mining. And
Forest fires, go back to your forest fire. And forest
forest fires
And
can
only-
be stopped if we stop abusing Mother Earth.
Okay. What you need now is a little theatrics. Yeah, you have to deliver that.
The burning of the Amazon,
Okay.
of the California trees,
Ah,
and
the fire.
the fires of the Indonesian forests. What can we do to stop this? We should stop illegal mining, illegal logging, and illegal cattle ranching. And the only way that we can stop forest fires is if we stop abusing Mother Earth.
As a beauty queen, we deliver it for an audience. Now, if the question is specific, as a Filipino Chinese, what do you think of Chinese people coming to the Philippines? Stick to that. I believe that immigration should be covered by law. That immigrants should be legal. They should follow the rules and the laws of a country. And having said that, if you're a legal immigrant, you should be protected by the law. And they should be treated with respect. Because they are human beings.
His ideal is that everyone should be equal. Unfortunately, we live in an age that it is not ideal. We must work hard to close in these gaps between men and women, LGBTQIA+, heterosexual, rich or poor, big or small. Because if we can, this will be a better world. Thank you.
But now you are identifying the weak points. Overthinking, overanalyzing, and the mindset of long answers, no. The shorter the answer, sometimes the better. Okay? Don't worry about the one-liners. If they're powerful, you can add another line just by repeating the question.
Yeah.
Candidate number 8, from the Philippines, Miss Rachel Peter.
Who is the most influential person in your life and why?
My mom is the most influential person in my life. Many times she's taught me lessons where I've disagreed, but as I've gotten older, I've come to realize that everything she has said has been right, and I am exactly my mom.
If you could make a new law, what would it be, and explain why?
If I could make a new law, it would be that you have to say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every single person that you walk past in the street. You never know what someone is going through. A simple hi and a smile can make all the difference in the world. Thank you.
What is your opinion in places that do not allow women to vote or drive cars?
Well, I absolutely do not agree with it, because I think men and women were put here on this earth for the same thing, and that is to fuse mind, body, and soul in order to create a better life for ourselves and for the people around us. Women should have every right to vote, to drive cars, and to express their opinions. Thank you.
What is your biggest fear and how do you plan to overcome it?
Before coming here, my biggest fear was Q&A. And what did I do to overcome it? I worked hard. I worked with many different people who helped me overcome this fear, and so here I am today. I hope this inspires people watching to know that they too can get over whatever it is that is holding them back. Thank you.
See? Okay, yeah. Let's go to the influential person. Love it, my mom. Pero, I also like that last line, actually. But Rachel, when you say my mom, so how did she influence? Describe what she's done, more than what she hasn't. So, what has your mom done to influence you? She has made me. Enumerate. I have become blank, blank, blank because of the influence of my mom. I wouldn't be who I am today. I'm exactly what my mom wanted me to be, and I like it.
No, what I meant by that was, she would give me advice, and
And you would
"Oh, this is
resist."
so dumb. And now I give the same advice, and I am my mom. I'm like
Okay, let me
another
go.
version of
In
my
a
mom.
few sentences, my mom has influenced me greatly. But it was not always easy, because there were times when I would disagree with her. But I realized that who I am today is basically because of my mom. As a matter of fact, what you see on stage today, let me say this, I am my mom. I like that, no, Rachel, I like how you handled that law. Okay, ako dun. Okay, ako dun. The hi, hello,
Oh, yeah.
and you don't know what the other person. You're very effective when you can sloganize. I've heard that. So you can sloganize an answer. But I'll give you another slogan. Kung gusto mo lang about the hi, hello. And you can say that. A hi, hello. You know what Mahatma Gandhi said?
No, I don't.
That one person can make a difference in the world. So that hi, hello can make that difference. The right to vote, the right to drive belong to both men and women. Can I add a line that's political and this is very relevant today? Saudi Arabia just realized it recently. Thank you. The right to vote and the right to drive are part of being equal. So you believe in the equality of men and women. The right to vote and the right to drive are rights that belong to men and women. So I used to be so afraid about Q&As, about public speaking. Go back to your hard work, but not anymore, not as much. How? Hard work. Face your fear. No matter how terrifying it is. Confront it daily if you have to. Until fear loses its power. You know, sloganize, shorter answers, analyze paralysis, don't mind that. I want to say a lot, I only have 30 seconds, because there's no problem about fluidity. You know what you want to say. So just identify, sloganize. You're very effective when you know your slogan. You just have the words, and you make it sound like a saying. That's when you sound right. That's when you sound strong. The beauty contest with the heart. It's that kind of a thing. That's when you sound right. So when you mark these things and they come naturally to you, when they come naturally to you, they sound right. Luck is the residue of design. You know, things like that. One poetess said, when you get, give. When you learn, teach. When you get, give. Diba? Project lang yan eh. So you have to share. Life is meaningless without sharing. Thank you. Hi, people of the Philippines and people of the world. Hit the button below. And you will be subscribing to the Boy Abunda Talk channel on YouTube. Let's keep talking.